Welcome back to Trust Your Oats. I'm your host, Tenhulzen. In our last episode, we stood at the edge of the field as the combine finished its work. We talked about the immense pressure of harvest and how a single misstep with equipment or storage can undo an entire season of perfect work. Today, that work leaves the farm. The oats are loaded onto a truck and they begin their journey to our mill. This is quality assurance in motion. It's a rolling checkpoint, a mobile extension of our promise. Because before that truck ever enters our facility, it has to pass the test. This is the story of that journey. This is episode 5, Trust the Truckload. Imagine a semi-truck carrying 40,000 pounds of pristine, purity protocol oats pulling up to our facility. The driver has their paperwork, including a clean transport affidavit, promising the trailer was spotless before our oats were loaded. But in our world, trust is not just a piece of paper. It has to be verified. Before a single oat is unloaded, a trained member of our quality assurance team steps out to meet the truck. They're carrying a tool that is fundamental to the grain industry, a grain probe. It's a long metal spear, sometimes 10 or 12 feet long, designed to be pushed deep into the load. This isn't a random sample. The probe is inserted into multiple specific points in the truck: front, middle, and back, left, right, and center. It's a pattern designed to get a truly representative sample of the entire load, not just what's sitting on top. The probe has small compartments that open up, collecting grain from different depths. We're looking for a complete picture. From these multiple probes, we create a composite sample, sometimes several kilograms in weight. And this is where the science begins. That sample is taken immediately to our in-house lab. A portion of it is ground down and prepared for a rapid gluten test, most commonly an ELISA test, which stands for Enzyme-Linked Immunosorbent Assay. We use both the R5 and G12 antibody tests, which are highly sensitive and can detect gluten at incredibly low levels. Our standard is stricter than the FDA's. While the legal definition of gluten-free is less than 20 parts per million, at GF Harvest we adhere to the GFCO certification standard of 10 parts per million or less. The test takes only a few minutes, but those are some of the most important minutes in the entire process. If the test comes back clean, the truck is cleared to unload. But what if it doesn't? If that test shows a result above our threshold, the entire truckload is rejected. It never crosses the threshold of our facility. The driver is turned away, and that 40,000 pounds of oats will be sold on the conventional market, where it will not be labeled gluten-free. It's a hard line, but it has to be. There are no second chances at this stage. A failed test means the system broke down somewhere, and we cannot let that risk enter our mill. While the gluten test is happening, that same grain sample is undergoing a battery of other quality checks. Because purity is about more than just one thing. First, we test the moisture content. Oats that are too wet are at risk for developing mold and mycotoxins during storage. We're looking for a specific, stable moisture level that ensures the oats will remain fresh and safe. We also test for mycotoxins, specifically common ones like DON, deoxynivalenol, which can be produced by certain types of mold and are harmful to human health. Then there's test weight. This is a measure of density, how much a bushel of oats weighs. It's a key indicator of quality. A high test weight tells us the oat kernels are plump and full, which means a better product for you. A low test weight can indicate shriveled, poor quality grain. We do a visual inspection for foreign material, and we look at the overall condition of the grain. We are, in essence, creating a complete quality profile for that truckload before it becomes part of our inventory. This isn't just about rejecting bad loads. It's about collecting data. It's about understanding the performance of each farm, each field, and each harvest. It's a feedback loop that helps us and our farmers get better every single year. This intense focus on testing at the gate is necessary because the journey itself is full of unseen risks. Logistics and scheduling are a huge part of maintaining purity. Think about a commercial grain elevator. It's a massive facility that handles wheat, corn, soy, barley, all moving through the same system of pits, legs, and bins. The potential for cross-contact is enormous. A study in Canada found that up to 88% of conventional commercial oat samples were contaminated with gluten, often from being stored in these shared facilities. This is why a purity protocol system avoids shared elevators. Our oats move in a closed loop, from a dedicated field in a clean truck directly to our dedicated gluten-free mill. There are no stops in between. Scheduling matters too. A truck can't deliver a load of wheat to another mill in the morning and then pick up our oats in the afternoon without a full, documented washout. A farmer can't use their auger to load barley into one bin and then use the same auger for our oats without a complete cleanout. Every decision, from the route a truck takes to the time it's scheduled for pickup, is made with one question in mind: does this protect the purity of the product? It's a constant state of vigilance. It's quality assurance in motion. It's understanding that the promise we make on our packaging is defended every single mile of the journey. Thank you for joining me today. The journey of a truckload of oats might seem simple, but it's a critical link in the chain of trust. It's where the promises made on the farm are verified before they ever enter the mill. But what happens once they're inside? What does a dedicated gluten-free mill actually look like? And how do we maintain that purity through the complex process of cleaning, dehulling, and milling? On our next episode, we're opening the doors to the mill. We'll explore the final, most controlled environment in the purity protocol. We'll learn how to trust the mill. Join me next time as we continue our journey on Trust Your Oats.